Hi everyone, welcome to Learning by Doing with Praveen Kandan. This is Praveen. In this Java object-oriented programming playlist, we will learn OOPS concepts step by step. This is Java OOPS programming session number 68, Upcasting Deep Dive. If you are serious about learning, then like the video and subscribe to the channel for more update. Please click the bell icon and select all notification option. Don't choose personalized option, you may mess up session updates. Let's get started. So, in our previous session, we have discussed about the detailed view of the upcasting step by step. So, in this session, one step will go again in depth and discuss. So, what is upcasting? One line. This line is called as upcasting. Am I right? Child object stored in the parent reference variable. So, parent reference refers the child class object. Both are same. Child class is stored in the parent class reference or animal, that is a parent class reference, refers the child class object. So first, reason one, polymorphism. They have clearly mentioned that some words like in our previous position, polymorphism, dynamic method dispatch, late binding. Here we'll discuss detailed manner. So reason one, polymorphism. One parent reference, many child behaviors. We already know the definition. Using the same method name, it behaves differently for different objects. So there is one parent reference. What is that? Animals. Many child behaviors. We will give the dog, lion, tigers, whatever it is. But one parent reference, many child behaviors. Okay, here full code we are doing the polymorphism via upcasting. So polymorphism is a proper polymorphism is achieved via upcasting here. Okay, so parent class name is animal. We are already having this method. What is that an animal class method? Just a minute, it is loading. Yes. What is that sound? Animal class method is sound. Okay. Yeah. Child class one I'm creating dog. So dog is the child class extending the parent class features by the help of keyword extends. Animal is a super class. So what is the method you are using? Sound. So the dog box will be vector. Child class to cat. One more class I'm creating, cat. So it is extending the animal class. It is also overriding the sound method of animal class. So cat meows. Here main function, that is a test polymorphism class. What you are doing means easily carefully. One parent class reference is created. So animal A, yeah. Next upcasting is performance. A equal to, that is parent class reference type is there, equal to new dog of, equal to new dog of. So what is happening here? Only upcasting is happening. See here, what is that? Parent class reference is referring the child class object, or you can understand parent class object is stored in the parent class, sorry, what is it, child class object is stored in the parent class reference. Read out the definition of upcasting. We already discussed. Means using a parent class reference to refer to a child class object. This is called as a upcasting. So yeah, this is called upcasting. So runtime polymorphism is properly achieving here. One reference, many behaviors, a dog reference, a cat. So you're using a one parent reference. We already mentioned that different behaviors or many child behaviors here. So many child in the sense here, cat, dog, These are the child objects. Am I right? Different behaviors. So each and a time we are not creating separate object. There is a separate class for each and every object creation. So only one parent reference I'm using. So it will stores the different child behaviors. Okay, different child objects has been stored here. Okay. So next I'm changing my the code to email a equal to new dog of. After that, what I'm doing means a equal to new cat of. Next a dot sound. So now it will execute the code. Will give the output first dog class method, after cat class sound method. So dog barks, cat meows. So here a dot sound means at runtime only this method will be executed. We already discussed lot of times. So dog barks, then here a dot sound means this cat, based on this cat. We'll give the message cat meows. Okay. So runtime always achieved. So during compilation time, it will check the reference class and then reference class methods present or not, sound is present or not in animal. Yes, this is what it will check. It won't execute this runtime object and all. It will just check that method is present with the same method signature or not. This is what it will check. Lot of times we already discussed. Kindly refer the previous videos. This line is called as a upcasting. A equal to new dog of, A equal to new cat of. Parent class reference refers to the child class object. So we already mentioned compilation time. It checks animal method sound exists or not. Okay. Next runtime, JVM creates a dog object. Object contains now animal part and dog part also because it is extends the which class? Animal class. This is also same thing for cat object also. Okay. JVM creates a cat object and it contains cat part and animal part. A dot something JVM seeing dog object is dog. Okay, because we have created new dog of. So runtime this what happened. So call dogs overridden method. So dynamic method dispatch will decides which method should be override method should execute. Either animal class or dog class. So here animal class because based on that only object is created during runtime object method only create that is called object method means dog class method will be called or invoked. So reason one key point without upcasting polymorphism is not possible. Okay. Without upcasting, polymorphism is not possible here because same reference animal, different biggest dog and cat is they are going to execute. So without polymorphism, it is not possible. You can't able to override like this. Without upcasting, polymorphism is not possible because if you're overriding only, you can able to comfortably override these methods. Next reason is code flexibility. Write one method handling many objects here. Writing one method. So what is that? Sound handling many objects. So whether it is a dog or cat, whatever it is, you are not writing each and every method separately or individually. Without upcasting, the bad design looks like this. Dog class is there, cat class is there. Play, you are creating one more class. So next you are having the method play with dog, play with cat. So too many methods. Code duplication may happen. Again, you're writing this system.out.println and then for each and every animal you are writing the code. If 10 animals, 10 methods you have to write it. Got it? This without casting is not a scalable one. With upcasting, simple flexibility one. Animal class is there, play method is available here. So we'll modify the code according to this. So copy paste the code, save the time. So in animal class, copy paste display method. Next one, dog class, playing with the dog. The cat class, override the method, playing with cat. After this, create one generic class, play, copy method. We already discussed this procedure in our previous sessions. That is from session number 50 to 62 itself we have discussed. So generic class should be created. That's the right one. New class, play. Play is already present. Yes, sorry. We already having this method. Let's go to that method. Okay. We already have the method. Fine. Class test download changed. Create test class. Already it is present. Copy paste this code. Yes. Now we'll discuss it one by one. Then it's easy to understand. So full flexible code for a best design of upcasting concept. So go to the first class. What is that? Animal. So animal class contained a method of playing with animal. Next, the dog class extends that animal class. So what is that? Playing with dog, overriding. Cat class also overriding. The updated definition is playing with cat. Yes. Next, class play. It contains a generic method, play with animal. So receiving is the object. Yes, already discussed lot of times. So this method only is going to call this overridden methods, dog or cat. We'll discuss why we are doing like this. The test class, right? See here, so I'm creating the object for this generic class play. Generic class play. Okay. After that, here after p dot play reference type reference class with the play with animal. I'm passing the object new dog of simple. So object is created at the time object is created means receiving method also should have the object animal A. Receiving method also having the animal A. So that A contain the which object class that should be clear. Which object class? Yeah, dog class. So this type now it is a dog object. So it will works on the dog object class method. What is the dog class object method is play. Dog class object method is play. After that next one what is the cat method. So play with animal it will go to the play with animal class. Here it will receive the cat method class object. So class object method will be called what is that playing with cat. Shall we execute this? Then you can easily understand. So first one dog class playing with dog. Second one playing with cat. This proper upcasting we are doing. Best design. We'll discuss what is happening. So play with animal, new dog of. You may ask me how that casting is happening because in our previous sessions we have discussed about left side parent reference, right side is a child object. This is what we have discussed. A equal to new dog of. Afterwards we are writing A dot sound. Like this we are writing. Am I right? Here this is another method. Create one generic class That method is a that class is what is that? Play. Here, play with animal, new dog of. Okay, play with animal, new dog of. What am I doing means dog. Okay, play with animal, new dog of means upcasted to from parent class play to animal. Okay, upcasted to animal class. New dog of means which one is the now parent class? Which one is now the parent class? Play class. So upcasted to animal. So what will happen means new dog of means upcasted animal means. So I'll go to the code, then I can easily show you parallelly. So what is that play? Here what is that? Receiving is a animal. So this is what happening. Upcasted to animal. Child class object I am passing. Read it carefully. Child class object passing. Now it is stored in the which one? Parent class. So this all upcasting. Am I right? Parent class refers to the child class object. Or child class object is stored in the parent class reference. So exactly now it is happening. This is what we are discussed in the previous session also. In another method we have discussed, now we are showing the one more method newly. So compile time, void play with animal, it will compile and will check play method is existing animal or not. Play method is where here. This play method is present in the animal class or not. Yes, obviously it is present because we are calling play with animal. So at that time we will check this a dot play means this method is present here or not. This what we will check. Okay. Runtime only JVM checks object type. Okay, this is here dog object. This here cat object will check. After that only the dog object plays the run method. After that only this dog class runs the run method. What is that? It will run the play method. Okay, then only it will execute the play tag. I will tell you this method will be executed only at runtime. JVM will run this. Okay. During compile time, it only checking purpose only. It will check whether this method is present or not. Reference type is present or not. This is what it will check. Plenty of times we already discussed. So next one, second reason is upcasting allows loose coupling and reusable plus scalable code. What is that means? Here your class is depends on only this player class. Main function is depends on only this place class, not about other classes. Dog or cat or any animal is coming, tiger or lion, not an issue. So by the help of this generic class play, we will extend the features. Okay, we can call that. This is not loose coupling. It's not tightly coupling with a particular class cat or dog. Okay. Many object types are there, no issues. Easy to maintain and serial from structure. Use this final comparison without upcasting. There is no polymorphism. That is what they have mentioned clearly. So yes, with upcasting only polymorphism is possible. Using the same method name behaves differently for different objects. Code reuse is without upcasting not possible, with upcasting possible because we already declared this or defined this play method. Now we are going to override it, reuse it. Flexibility is without upcasting is for here excellent. We can override any number of times with the different classes, lion, tiger, whatever it is. Real projects without upcasting they won't use. With upcasting only always use. The important precaution: upcasting is need to achieve polymorphism and to write flexible, reusable, and scalable code using parent reference. This is the important thing. Got it? Next, what is a loose coupling means? Code depends on parent, not specific child class. Here, which one is like a parent acting? It is here. Play class is like a parent class. Now. Code depends on parent, not specific child classes. So based on this parent class only, it is exceeding. It's not depending on the child classes. Anything else to discuss here? So p dot play with animal. So this class will be called with the object where it is. Yeah, yeah. So play with animal will be called from the main function test. The time of creation object. will be invoked in let's say we discussed already. A dot fetch means it will throw an error because reference type is animal. It will compiler can't see the dog methods because runtime only it will get a memory. This is what the problem happened here. From using the 8 dot fetch or something, you will throw an error. Okay, we already discussed this error. So I'm skipping this. So full working code is using upcasting DMDs. So parent class is show method is available. Child class override being the show method. One more method is also having child method. This is the main function upcasting as happening. So parent class refer to the child class object. So p dot show means child show. It will check. It will decide at runtime. Okay, what is my dynamic method dispatch? At runtime, it will check that okay which overridden method should execute. It will decide. So child class overridden method should execute. Child show should be printed. If I'm giving that p dot child method, definitely throw an error because during compile time it will check the parent class methods only during compilation time. Here for a reference I'm giving like this. Child class is available. What is that? Child. Or here a reference itself I'm giving void fetch is available. If I'm giving that p dot fetch, it will throw an error because this function is not present in the this function is not present in that. Okay, wait here. Here we can give that fetch better because we are already using that. Here I'm not confusing. There is a completely different scenario. All these things are not working, but if I'm doing a dot fetch, it will throw an error because during compilation time, can't able to find out the method fetch in that which class, the parent class animal A. See here, there is no method, but it is present in runtime means it will find out. But compile time it is failed. That's why the reason it's showing that it's not the method fetch is undefined for the type animal. Got it? Okay. Anything else to discuss? Child method is not allowed. Yeah. I hope you are clear. Even though the video size is too large, too lengthy, so the concept understanding is very important. That's why we are clearly explaining step by step. If you found the session useful, then like the video and please share it with your friends. Thank you for watching.